Hello everyone, it's me Lazarus, and I hope y'all are having a great day. Today I'm going to read to y'all a story called I am a night shift IT tech. At an old hospital, we have one role, and I just found out why. My name is Sam. I'm a network tech, and for the last 2 months I've been working the graveyard shift at St. Jude's Hospital. The hospital is a weird mix of old and new. Most of it is a gleaming, state-of-the-art medical center, but the new building was literally bolted onto the side of the original 1940s structure. My job is to babysit the network while they migrate the last of the old analog systems to the new digital-first platforms. This means I spend most of my nights in a freezing cold server room in the sub-basement, watching data transfer and drinking terrible coffee. When I started the night shift, Jaina gave me the tour. She showed me the server racks, the primary network hubs, and the old switchboard. And this, she said, pointing to a section on the main digital monitoring screen, is the one weird thing you need to know about. On the hospital-wide monitoring dashboard, there was a whole section labeled Ward C that was permanently grayed out. Ward C is the old plague and TB wing, she explained. Hasn't been used since the 50s. It's on the 3rd floor of the building, totally sealed off. Asbestos, lead paint, bad juju. Take your pick. The door is literally chained and padlocked. Okay, so why is it on my network map, I asked. Because, she sighed. When they built the new wing, they tied all the main power and data trunks together. The wiring in Ward C is still physically connected to the main system, even if the wing itself is dead. Every once in a while, the old wing shorts out, or a rat chews through something, and the system thinks a nurse call button is being pressed. She pointed to the monitor. You'll see a light flash on this board. Call Ward C, room 307 or 309. It'll just pop up. Your job is to, do nothing. What do you mean, nothing? I mean, you ignore it. Don't log it. Don't report it. Don't try to clear it. It's a ghost in the machine. A senior tech gets an automated alert, and an electrician goes up there once a month to reset the breaker. If you try to clear the alert from here, it floods the whole system with bad data. Just let the ghost be a ghost. Got it? Got it, I said. It's a weird quirk, but in a building this old, nothing surprises me. For 7 weeks, it was the easiest job I ever had. I watched movies, studied for my network certification, and kept an eye on the data flow. I never saw a single light from Ward C until tonight. It was 3:15 a.m. The hospital is as quiet as it ever gets. I was running a diagnostic on the patient monitoring system when the alert popped up, a small amber-colored light on my dashboard. Call Ward C, room 307. My heart did a stupid little jump. I remembered Jaina's warning, just ignore it. It's a short. So I did. I sat back, took a sip of my coffee, and tried to focus on my diagnostic. 5 minutes later, it flashed again. Call Ward C, room 307, and again, call Ward C, room 307. It wasn't just flashing, it was insistent, like someone was repeatedly mashing the button. Weird, I muttered to myself. I was about to mute the alert when a new one popped up. Call Ward C, room 309, and another. Call Ward C, room 305. The whole board for Ward C lit up. Rooms 301, 302, 304, 305, 307, 308, 309, 311, 312. Every room in the wing, a symphony of flashing amber lights. Okay, I said, my voice sounding way too loud in the server room. That's not a short, that's a system failure. I was worried the bad data Jenna mentioned was about to flood the network. I opened up my admin console to try to partition Ward C from the rest of the hospital to build a digital firewall. When I opened the module, I saw something that made my stomach drop. The call system. It wasn't just a light. The original 1940s system included a two-way audio intercom, and the system was also, somehow, still physically connected, and my dashboard showed it as active. I'm a tech. I'm curious, and God help me, I thought maybe, just maybe, a homeless person had gotten in there. Maybe someone was really in trouble. My admin toolkit lets me patch into any audio source in the building. The PA system, the phone lines, even the intercoms. I selected Ward C, master audio feed. I put on my headset. Hello, I said. This is hospital IT. Is anyone in there? All I heard was static, a thick hissing wall of white noise. Hello? Anyone in Ward C? I can see your call lights. Are you okay? The static just hissed. I was about to disconnect. I felt stupid. Of course it was a glitch. And then I heard it. Under the static, a voice. It was dry, like dry leaves skittering on pavement. So cold. I ripped the headset off. No fucking no. It was just the static. Audio pareidolia. I was hearing patterns in the noise. I stood up. My hands were shaking. I looked at the bank of monitors. The lights for Ward C, still flashing. All of them. It's a short, I thought. Then a new alert. One I had never seen before. It wasn't a call light. It was a vital sign alert. System. Patient monitor detected. Ward C, room 307. System. Patient monitor detected. Ward C, room 309. That's not possible, I whispered. The patient monitoring system was new. It was digital. There was no monitors in Ward C. There was no equipment in Ward C. The system was just inventing patients. The bad data was here. I had to shut it down. The only way to do that was at the physical junction box, which was on the 3rd floor, just outside the entrance to Ward C. I grabbed my keyboard and a heavy mag light. I left the server room and walked to the staff elevator. My heart was hammering. You're a network engineer, Sam, not the Ghostbusters. You're just gonna flip a breaker. The elevator ride up was silent. The doors opened onto the 3rd floor of the new building. Bright, clean, sterile. I walked past the glimmering nurse's station and through a set of double doors. The change was immediate. The hallway ahead of me was dark. The high-tech flooring gave way to old cracked floor. The new walls stopped, and the old plaster and lathe walls began. At the end of this dark 50-foot service corridor was a set of heavy wooden doors with wired glass windows, a thick chain, and a massive rusted shut padlock. A stenciled sign, barely legible, read, Ward C, quarantine, no admittance. The air was 20 degrees colder. It smelled of dust, ozone, and something sweet, like spoiled milk. The main junction box was right where the blueprint said it would be, set into the wall next to the padlocked doors. I opened the middle panel. It was a rat's nest of old and new wiring. I found the main breaker for Ward C. Okay, I said to myself, easy day. I put my hand on the big black breaker switch, and that's when I heard it from the other side of the doors. Tap, tap, tap. Someone was knocking from inside. I froze. My hand was still on the breaker. Tap, tap, tap. Hello, a voice whispered. It was the same dry, papery voice from my headset. It was right on the other side of the door. Are you the new orderly? I pulled my hand back like I'd been burned. I just stared at the door. I pressed the button. The voice rasped. I've been waiting. We're all waiting. It's so cold. This wasn't a homeless person. This wasn't real. I looked at the padlock. It was rusted, but the chain holding it was new. The electrician, he wasn't just resetting the breaker. He was replacing the chain. The lights on my network monitor were a lie. The voices were a lie. I had to get out of here. I turned to go, and then I saw it. My key card. I'd hung it on the junction box handle while I was working. I reached for it, and the voice on the other side of the door screamed. It wasn't a human scream. It was a shriek of static and rage, so loud that the wired glass in the doors rattled. Don't leave us! I grabbed my key card and ran. I sprinted down the service corridor, through the double doors, past the new nurse's station, and slammed the elevator button. I'm back in the server room now. I locked the door. I've been typing this for the last 10 minutes. The board is a Christmas tree. Every light in the hospital is flashing. The network is in total collapse. The digital monitoring system is offline. The phones, they're dead. I think I broke the rule. I think by going up there, by listening, I let them in. I think I verified them. I completed the connection. The lights in the server room just started flickering. My dashboard is not offline. It's just rebooting. The map of the hospital is coming back online, but the labels, they're wrong. Call Ward C, room 307. Call Ward C, room 309. The labels, they're not on the 3rd floor map anymore. They're in the sub-basement. They're on my map. They're in the server room with me. System. Patient monitor detected. SB01. You are here. No. I'm alone in here. The lights just went out. I'm on laptop battery. The main door in the server room. It's a heavy steel door. It's locked, but the temperature in the room has dropped. I can see my breath. It smells like spoiled milk. I can hear a sound, a dry scraping sound, coming from the main ventilation grate on the far wall. My headset is on the desk. It just crackled to life. We're so cold. Thank you for letting us in. I have to get out of here. I'm posting this. If you work at St. Jude's, don't come to the sub-basement. Tell Jaina. Tell her the ghosts are real. The door handle, oh God, it's turning. End of my reading of I'm a night shift IT tech at an old hospital. We have one rule, and I just found out why. I hope you guys have a great rest of y'all's day, and please remember to subscribe and ring the notification bell.